Would you look at that? The sun! Clear skies. Oh, there's some clouds way over there, some really high clouds, but finally, it was sunny yesterday for the most part, and windy, and the day before too, a little bit of sun, but try combining today. Well, now I came out to the header here to take a look at stuff and poke around. Haven't found anything, except for one little thing here. Would you look at that? Mr. Rock. That is a rock up here. I don't know how, but that is just impressive. That is just impressive. That must have been, there's no way the rock would have came in from the backside here. That must have got knocked in ever so perfectly right into here. That is impressive. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I've seen stupider things before. So yeah, getting a start here now. Doing the one of the poorer fields over here, so the lighter soil. There's less material and whatnot on the ground, so everything's drying out better here. So driest field here. But the weather looks halfway decent for the next few days though. Supposed to get warmer tomorrow yet. I don't know how much wind. The wind is gonna be a pretty big factor. Don't want it too windy because, well, it's not good for anything then, but the beans right now, I tested the ones we just did around the edge of the field here now. First few rounds here, and anywhere from 13.5 to 14 right now, so for these ones here. You can kind of, I don't know if you guys can see the shade. The shade looks kind of funny in the beans here, like this looks kind of darker here, and this looks lighter brown, and kind of see it over the field a little bit. Where it's kind of more of that darkish gray color. Those beans are kind of green, somewhat. The plants are kind of green yet, before that hard frost, whenever that was, 2 weeks ago. And yeah, that's what kind of happened. The stuff that's more brown looking, that stuff was better color before the hard freeze. Those beans were kind of ready to go, but there were still so many green patches yet that, you know, fields couldn't go before that. So, but they can go now. Seems like it. There are a couple green beans here and there, but not bad. Beans do look good yet, so. There's some beans. Yeah, bugs. I thought those bugs would have all died already. Gosh. Why am I not finding any here now? Huh. There's more beans than that laying out. What the heck? I must have picked a good spot here. Here's another bean. Most of the bean loss is coming up the header, which is normal. Not hardly at all is being thrown out the back, very little. Yeah, why am I not finding any beans here now? I need to go somewhere else. It's good that I can't find any beans laying on the ground. Yeah, here's some more. Yeah, here's 2 beans there. There's a bean there, so most of that is coming from the head. So what happens is, shorter soybean plants like this, sometimes the header, you know, these low-hanging beans here, like this pod, will probably get hit by the knife, and it'll just shatter, and, you know, the beans end up on the ground then. So, these low-hanging pods. That's what kind of sucks about short soybeans, is they don't like to cut very good, but, you know, the lightest soil on this whole entire thing that goes way over to those edge of those hills there, you can see where it cuts off kind of right above there. Way over there, probably close to half mile, and that's the lightest soil here, so it gets gradually better as you keep going over, so that's why we're starting on this side. But yeah, that's what happens with short soybeans though. But still a lot of pods though, a lot of pods. I'm gonna have to get out of my coveralls. It's warm out, it's a heat wave. Just yesterday, wearing my brown heavy winter coat. And today, I think it's t-shirt weather. I think so. Here comes Dad. Yeah, weeds aren't so tough when the weather current's cold, huh? Good for it. Good for it. Yep, soil in North Dakota. That's how much it can vary around here. Kind of where those trees are, and even to the west a little bit more. It's light sandy soil. Pretty, you gotta watch what you plant. And as you get further over to these hills over here, it gradually gets rockier and the soil gradually gets better. That's how it usually goes. Oh, there's two in here now. Out of here. 1, 2. Don't spill any now.
I need you right away, Brooks. Sorry, I hit the wrong freaking button.
Like to unload on the other side of the truck because it doesn't have the tarp in the way, but the truck isn't going to get full anyways, so just over 33,000 pounds, so didn't have a full hopper the first time starting the field, so which is fine. Not that far from home, only like 1.5 miles really. That's about it. Truck's not very warm right now, I can see it.
Not sure which way the door opens. I mean, it opens inward, but I don't remember east or right or left.
Is there still snow in this ditch? Yep, still there yet. I'm in a t-shirt. Just don't back over the hopper. Try that. Make sure it's going in the bin. Reason why I have that rubber in there, soybeans and corn, they like to bounce when it hits metal. So that rubber kind of dampens it, so not so much bounces out of the hopper then. You can see from here. A little bit yet. Raise it up some more too helps. I dropped the air on the suspension too on the truck when we're unloading. It's not so much here, because it's nice and level here. But when you got any slight side hills or anything like that, gotta kind of watch it. It helps to drop the air out of there because it mitigates one potential problem. If that truck starts leaning, it's not going to cause an airbag to go. Gives it a little bit lower center of gravity. It's on the frame of the truck then, and plus lower to the ground too for emptying too. Grain goes where it needs to go then too, coming out of the back of the truck. Drop the air on the suspension on the truck. It's really easy. Just this switch right here. Good news is the winch too here. Haven't had to touch a darn thing on it this year. Nothing. Nice not having to crank anymore. It's really nice. Some more on it. There. Derp-a-derp-a-derp.
Just feels kind of,
it's just wet.
Really, really damp.
It doesn't. There's no cackling. It's just. Is this all from the low spot or what?
The first low place right here.
Yeah. 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 Those days just don't last very long anymore. About 5 o'clock now, and we only got about 2.5 hours of daylight yet. Roughly, give or take. Yeah, in the low spot, he's going a little bit slower down to this draw here. The stems are a little bit damp, as you saw. these are still damp too. I mean, look at that. It doesn't even break. That's nuts. Combine's pulling a lot harder. Yeah, the beans look a lot nicer down here. Holy cow. Stupid badger holes. Watch out for these suckers. This one's not even bad. Just the dirt mounds start gathering in the header. That's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, almost done here. I think I see the end there. I see the edge. Not much more yet.